काफ़ी अच्छा लगा। मैं एक सैनिक होने के नाते मैं अपना फर्ज निभा के सक्सेस हुआ और मैं मुझे अच्छी मिल गया उससे मैं
మార్నింగ్ అండి హ్యాపీ ఇండిపెండెన్స్ డే మనం ఈరోజు చీఫ్ గెస్ట్గా సుబేదార్ మేజర్ జార్జ్ కేఎల్ సార్ ఇన్వైట్ చేసాం ఈ నారాయణ ఈవో స్కూల్ ధనలక్ష్మీపురంకి. సో ఈరోజు మేము హ్యాపీగా ఇండిపెండెన్స్ డే సెలబ్రేషన్స్ చేసుకుంటున్నాం. అందులో భాగంగా స్కూల్స్లో ఎడ్యుకేషన్ కరికులంతో పాటు మనకి కో కరికులర్ యాక్టివిటీస్ వాళ్ళ ప్యాట్రియాటిజం ఇంప్రూవ్ చేయడం కోసం సో వాళ్ళకి కావాల్సినటువంటి అన్ని నేషనల్ రిలేటెడ్ ఈవెంట్స్ని సెలబ్రేట్ చేయడం.
Team from Agni, Trishul, Prithvi and Nag by pyramids.
First comes the lotus team.
Defense Academy, NDA, a true soldier's legacy. 3 generations committed to the service of nation.
Today, as we honor Subedar Major George Kiran sir, we don't not just celebrate a career, we celebrate a life of discipline, courage, sacrifice, and unwavering love for the tricolor. He is not only a hero in uniform, but a role model to future generations of soldiers and citizens alike.
Sir, on behalf of everyone here and grateful nation, we thank you for your service, your sacrifice, and your unbreakable spirit. May your legacy inspire countless more to walk the path of the honor and service.
He is none other than George Kiran Babu sir, so let us invite him with great honor and join our hands.
నా పేరు ఎక్స్-మిలిటరీ మేజర్ జార్జ్ కిరణ్. నేను మీలాగే మీలాగే 10 days అంటే నేను చదివిన ఓన్లీ 10th క్లాస్ అవ్వలేదు. కరెక్ట్ ఫస్ట్ ఛాన్స్లో ఆర్మీ జాయిన్ చేసుకున్నాను. 17 years అక్కడ 30 years జాబ్ చేసుకొని మన నవంబర్లో రిటైర్ అయ్యాను. ఓకే, ఈ లైఫ్ వచ్చి చెప్పారు. నేను చాలా కష్టపడి ఇక్కడ దాకా వచ్చాను. ప్రతిరోజు 1 hour తీస్తాను నా కోసం, నేను నా ఫిజికల్ కోసం, నా ఎడ్యుకేషన్ కోసం తీసుకొని ఇక్కడ దాకా వచ్చాను. మీ ముందు నిల్చోండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Principal sir for some words.
Very good morning to everyone. Happy Independence. Thank you. Sir, firstly, I am feeling proud for having you here, sir, because sir's present has made this day somewhat special, right? So when I am studying in Delhi also, when I am seeing Jawans, because of my physical fitness, I couldn't enter into army or something. Even I wrote CDS exam, sir, Combined Defense Services exam. Sir, firstly, today is Independence Day, right? You all might have studied in social studies and all. Firstly, we will go with few words. What is independence? And why this August 15 got selected exclusively? Why 1947? Right? 2-3 things I want to tell you, because you might not have come across in newspapers or somewhere, or whether your teachers might have discussed or not. But I want to throw some light on this. Firstly, last Viceroy Mountbatten has selected these dates. So that is why Mountbatten has selected August 15th. You got the clarity? First. Second, Clement Attlee, former Prime Minister of Britain. Clement Attlee has said that okay, Azad Hind Fauj of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. So we couldn't control, because after Quit India movement 1942, the intensity of the Independence Day celebration day. That is the importance of this day. So as a part of this, so we have to cherish some noble ideals from fighters. Take for example Jawaharlal Nehru ji, Gandhi ji, so Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Azad, Bhagat Singh. So many people, irrespective of their career, they have sacrificed for us. Even from Andhra Pradesh also Allur Sitaramaraju. So even in Nellore also we have Pallapadu Ashramam, which is related and having some significance related to independence movements. So from 1857 onwards, from the first war of independence, so the intensity has going on increasing. After 1885, Indian National Congress has formed. So 1905, Surat splits. So again 1920 we have non-cooperation movements. From 1930 again we have civil disobedience movement. 1942 Quit India movements. So these are the series of events which led for the independence of our country. So another thing, as you all have seen today, we are hoisting the flag. Hoisting the flag, unfurling. There are 2 words which you need to remember as per the Flag Code of India 2003 Act. As per the Flag Code of India 2003 Act, there are 2 words that you need to remember throughout your life.
future engineers or software professionals or IAS, IPS, anything, diploma and something. So hoisting the flag means indicating that we got the freedom. Hoisting, we are hoisting the flag that we are using on Republic Day. Hoisting the flag means you are pulling it from bottom to the top, saying that we became independent and sovereign. We became independent and sovereign. Hoisting the unfurling the flag on Republic Day means the word denotes or connotes means you are sovereign, completely sovereign. You don't need to depend on anyone to take any type of decision. Another already honorable Prime Minister's speech is going on from the ramparts of Red Fort. So for that also there is a logic. Why only from Red Fort? He can come to Nellore and he can give in Nellore also. Why they are not changing the destination? Because from the time of Babur, Mughal Empire, I hope you all have heard about this Mughal Empire. So from the time of Babur, that is 16th century onwards, Delhi is the seat. Delhi announced as the capital, not a present capital like in 1600s. Later in 1640s, Shah Jahan, he built a city called as Shahjahanpur. If you might have worked for Delhi, you might have come across. So there is a city called as Shahjahanpur. So keeping that as Shahjahanpur, so they are ruling the entire nation. All Mughals are ruling from there. So later, from 1857 onwards, so after the advent of East India Company, after they came to India, they have changed the Delhi capital to Kolkata, Victoria Mahal or Victoria Place in Kolkata. So that is one aspect that you have to remember, and it's a conviction that from 1947, first time speech given by the Jawaharlal Nehru. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru ji has given speech from ramparts of Red Fort. That conviction we are following from then onwards. That is one thing. And second thing, we have to check to what extent our country has progressed after the independence. So being an independent country means, for example, China, for example, Pakistan, those all countries are independent countries. But are those countries are enjoying the same way how our people or our citizens are enjoying? When you will call a country as an independent country means when there is freedom of speech and expression is guaranteed, when an individual is able to move truly free out the country in any part. So in all those scenarios, we will call a country as an independent country. So the Britishers looted and they bleeded us like anything. So if I want to quote some example, so if you take economical perspective, at the time when the Britishers in 1700s, when they came to India, so India's GDP is 24% of the world's GDP. India alone is having 24% of the world's GDP. When they are leaving, that is in the year 1947, our GDP has fallen down to 3%. Our GDP has fallen down to 3%. From the dawn of independence to vibrant democracy, we have increased, we have developed many folds. We have done many things in social justice perspective, in economical perspective, in communications, artificial intelligence. So in all the spheres of our lives, we have increased many folds. So it's very simple. See, for example, if there is any mistake, so with your permission, I will take example of military also. See, there is a Pahalgam attack, you all might have aware of. So it happened in Kashmir, right? After that, like our Indian government, Indian army has launched Operation Sindoor, right? Our is such a huge economic power now. If you see the example of past 10 years, from the past 10 years, India has ranked from 10th largest economy to now it's a top 5th largest economy. Within short span of time, we are going to be the 3rd largest economy also. In case of social justice, all the marginalized are able to get the beneficiaries of the government what they are giving. Right? So they are using another technology called as DBT, direct benefit transfer. So I want to quote one example here. Previously when Rajiv Gandhi is the Prime Minister, he has quoted one example in the floor of the house, that is in Parliament alone. Whenever a government is sending 1 rupee to the bottom level beneficiary, hardly he is able to get 15 paise. That means 85% is not able to reach to the grassroots level. So to overcome that problem, again what they did? So they come up with a concept called as DBT, direct benefit transfer. For that, what is the mechanism they have used? JAM. JAM means JAM, Jandan account. It's a bank account, Aadhaar and mobile. It's a trinity of 3. So these 3 got links. Now the beneficiaries are